Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed. If you are not, hit that little subscribe button and a little notification bell so that you know when I post videos. Leave a kind comment, if not for myself or somebody in the collective TWAIN. And as always, if you know somebody these videos will resonate with, go right ahead and share them. This video is for the star sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. It is also for the month of November. So let's see what we got going on in the month of November when it comes to the energies. All right, so first of all, we got a full moon in Taurus on November 11th. On November 9th, we have Mercury going retrograde back into Sagittarius, and will be remain retrograde until November 29th, which will end in Scorpio. Jupiter is going retrograde on the 11th in Cancer. Uranus is already retrograde in Gemini and will remain in retrograde until February next year, which will end in Taurus. Neptune and Saturn are both retrograde in Pisces. Saturn ends retrograde on the 28th of November too. So Chiron is also retrograde in Aries. And then we have the new moon starts out in Scorpio and rolls over into Sagittarius while it is still a new moon on the 20th. All right. So that's a little bit about the energies that are going on in the month of November. I also believe that Venus will be retrograde in Scorpio, or not retrograde. Venus will be in Scorpio. For some reason, retrogrades are on the brain, so I feel whoever I'm speaking to out there, some sort of retrograde is going to heavily affect you. I also went to say, instead of Scorpio, scorch. So be aware if you are doing messing with fire, because we don't want to scorch anything. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here, Capricorn. So we're going to start off with this is the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Cullinane. Let's see what the crows want to address with you in the month of November. Crows are very, very intelligent birds, and they are more human-like than what we give them credit for. Whenever they have a family, they are dedicated to their family, and they do, after they leave home, the nest, they do go back and visit their parents. Very protective of their family as well. So something about that maybe you needed to know, Capricorn. On the bottom of the deck, we have freedom. Curiosity. Okay. Alrighty, so you could see, let me put this up here a little bit closer. Okay. You can see that this crow is very curious. Like there's a door opening for you in the month of November that you need to go in and explore. You could see that there's a bunch of crows out here on the line too, while this crow is coming in the door and exploring. I feel like if somebody lives in a city, you could see he's headed towards the boots, so something about boots could be significant. A open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. What treasures will you find if you're brave enough to explore? Curiosity asks that you open doors, look inside, analyze the situation. This is a time to dig in and do your research. Something about freeing yourself. And then underneath that, we have communication. Okay? So that is what I see for you. So we're going to put you back under Crow. So again, what are you willing to explore? So you need to do some research about something. Okay? Let's go ahead and move into the moon's energy. So the crows are opening up a door for you. The universe is opening up a door for you. You can see that he is inside a house. So I feel something about Jupiter going retrograde in Cancer that will be very, very significant for you. The reason why I say that is because Cancer rules the home, the house, the family. The fourth house. Cancer rules the fourth house of home, roots, family, parents, children. Okay? So something about that could be very significant for you, Capricorn. For some of you, you may have a we're coming upon a time for the seniors where they are wanting to find a college to go to. I remember when my children were seniors, we were out checking out other colleges. We were researching colleges. So that could be something too. Maybe dorm rooms, seeing what colleges have dorm rooms. I don't know who I'm channeling for, but I feel like this is a specific message for a specific Capricorn person out there. Somebody who has college age children. Because we're coming upon the time where we're about to have a bunch of holidays coming up where the kids are going to be off over the holidays, and before you know it, the new year is going to be here and the child's going to be graduating. So I feel like over this next time frame, somebody is going to be doing research when it comes to colleges and what's best suited, like between you and your child. Like you're both working on it together. It's on one side or another. Because this child is about to be free, right? And you want to make the best home for them to make sure that they're safe and secure. That's just a specific message for somebody out there. I don't know who, but whoever is meant to receive it, the divine will bring them my way. For others of you, this is about you researching. Maybe somebody is ready to buy a new home. They want to move homes. They could be trying to move homes. Would maybe need to shop around. I don't know why, but Jupiter is really standing out for me. And it'll be retrograde, like I said, in Cancer. So the top card represents the full moon in Taurus. Conclusions are within reach. So we have the full moon eclipse that happened back in September. So when we have a lunar eclipse, it's like the divine offering a helping hand to bring about changes. So I feel like whatever is happening here is definitely divinely guided. We have conclusion and freedom. So the divine is offering a helping hand. And they're telling you to do your research. So the full moon eclipse was in Pisces. Pisces rules the 12th house of hidden enemies, of your subconscious, of your intuition. Hold on a second. Let me dig out a little info here for you. Karma, secrets, self-undoing, closure, endings, healing, Travel expenses, hidden enemies, and bed pleasure. Remember I said about the traveling to different colleges to pick the best one who maybe has the best offer or who offers dorm rooms because somebody is about to go off to college. Do your research when it comes to what needs to be closed so you can free yourself from it, what you need to be healed from. Also, with the travel and expenses, this goes back to the college thing. The best deal that you can get. The one who offers the best deal with the best education, something that's in your budget. It does also talk about hidden enemies. So be aware of that. Do your research with the people that maybe is around you. See all them crows on that line? Do some research about the people who are around you. And on the bottom of the deck, we have your hard work is paying off with the new moon, and we're talking about you, Capricorn. The new moon in Capricorn will be on December 19th. So, and that is right before the holidays. Remember I had mentioned about the kids going on school vacation over the holidays. So your hard work will pay off if you're willing to do the research and conclude any I feel like a lot of you are concluding karmic endings. If you're willing to do the research about the people who are around you. See that crow going towards the boot, so there could be a hidden enemy. I got a song coming through, something about boots under the bed. It's a country song. I don't know. I also got another one. These boots are made for walking. That's an old country song, but the first one's really sticking in my mind, and for the life of me, I can't think of the things. But look at all the birds here. So do the research as who you can trust and who you cannot trust, Capricorn. Because whatever work you put in this month, it is going to pay off by the time your new moon comes. Look, we have the new moon in Cancer. Remember I said about Jupiter going retrograde in Cancer. So pay attention to that. Jupiter represents expansion, wisdom, learning. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. I pre-shuffled them off screen, but I'm going to shuffle them again in front of you, Capricorn. For some of you, I feel like you're concluding karmic endings, karmic friends. I feel like somebody is going to catch something. Like something is going to catch their attention. Maybe something somebody said with Mercury going retrograde. So you could have some people coming back around. Rumors. These are my two decks. This is Archangel Power Tarot cards. These are my two decks that I created like 5 years ago. I know some people did buy them. So if you're one of the people who bought them, I hope you like the deck. This is Mystic Moon Oracles decks. There's 2 of them together. She has a YouTube channel. She is an awesome reader if you want to go check her out. I think she has 2 channels, but I don't remember what the other one is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So the first series of cards represents the present moment, where you're at, what your energy looks like when you find this video. Okay, ready or not, Okay, memories. And then the Four of Michael. Four of Michael in reverse is a really good card to have in reverse, because this tells me that you have did the work, right? You have put in the work. You put in the work to healing. Some of you could even have had a vision, ready or not. So in the present moment, ready or not, it is time to get busy. It is time to do your research. Maybe even go into a bit of a meditation, or if you have a vision, maybe journal it. Aroma, memory. So you look how he's sniffing the boots, right? So there could be a scent that catches your attention, that reminds you of something. And on the bottom of the deck, this fell over to table gathering. So there's a memory about a conversation perhaps that you had around the table. Perhaps with another person or with your children. But I do see the crow was heading towards them, but a specific scent. Like something is going to, like your senses or your scent, clair olfactor is coming into mind, because that is the smell, right? It says insights that come from a quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So with it in reverse, this tells me that you've put in the work. Your hard work of healing and letting go of the stress in your life is going to pay off. So in the present moment, ready or not, things are concluding. And it is time to get to work. It is time to do some research. It is time to gather up all the information that you could possibly gather up. Okay? So this represents the month of October. Okay, so it's all about the timing, right? So something about timing here. I just heard watch and see. We have the hummingbird, something about a bird. In October, you could have seen a hummingbird. And in justice, Archangel Raguel, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor, don't give up. So in the past, you did not give up. And you knew that this time was coming, right? And then we have aroma and memories, table and gathering, and you can looks like a salad there, something about sweetness. So there could have been somebody who I don't know why I just feel like honeysuckles coming through here. I don't know where that is coming from. So in the past, you knew that something was going to come out in your favor, and you knew that you did not have to give up. So you're being freed from something. You're being freed perhaps from a relationship, maybe a divorce. Maybe that's why you need to do your research on some people that are around you. Maybe do your research so that you can give it to your lawyer, so that this can come out in your favor. Whoever this person is, they're very sweet. They're on time. They go by the book. So there's a lot of watches there. Somebody's watching you. See the crows there? Somebody's watching you. Also, too, 8 and 4 adds up to 12. Remember, I said on December 19th is your new moon in Capricorn. So something could be happening on the 12th. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde, too. So don't give up. Do your research. Because the divine is offering a helping hand here for something. They're going to show you something. You're going to be sniffing something out. And I feel like it's a hidden enemy that has been sitting at the table gathering facts. And you're going to be thinking about that. Be careful with the food, the aroma. Something maybe does not smell right. And that's what your something don't smell right here. Whatever you're saying is not matching up with the vibration that I'm feeling. Maybe something with the boots. Whose boots have your bed? Whose bed have your boots been under? That's how it goes. Whose bed have your boots been under? I don't know who sings it, but I know it's a female. And you know it. You're thinking about that. And you're gathering information about it. You're trying to figure out who it is. But I do feel you're going to free yourself from whoever this situation is. If you're going through a divorce or a custody battle, rulings are going to go in your favor. You're trying to think of the time frame too. Something about a time frame. Alrighty, so this talks about the immediate future. Okay, so we got the leap of faith, trusting. We have Spirit of Skulls, depression, illness, melancholy, and the Six of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, and promotions. So yes, you were awarded something. I feel like you were awarded your divorce. You were awarded custody. Somebody could have played a lot of mind games with you, somebody that you trusted, and now you're being asked to move on to the next step. It's time to take the next step. It's time to take that. So we have 4, a 6, and an 8. So the 18th could be significant. 9 can be significant when Mercury goes retrograde. We also have the lunar eclipse was in Pisces, but the solar eclipse was in Libra. The Six of Gabriel means there will be success. Rulings will be made in your favor. So in the past, if you have had a court case that has been extended, Spirit is telling you to trust the process because you are going to be awarded. The ruling is going to be made in your favor. Don't give up, right? This lawyer or judge could be doing their research as well. So what you need to do is do the research on this so that you can provide the evidence that you need to win your case. How maybe somebody was playing mind games with you. Again, that's whose bed have your boots been under? There's a karmic enemy around you who is feeding you perhaps fake information, spoon feeding you, like gathering information and coming back and spoon feeding you. You have a karmic enemy around you. All right. So the rest of the month, okay, so stay close to people who make you feel like sunshine, Spirit of the Staircase, Ascension's Progress, The Long Way Home, and then we have the Knight of Michael in reverse. So the Knight of Michael in reverse is somebody who is illogical, somebody who always needs to be right. I'm right about this, you're wrong about this. This is not right. The timing isn't right. You're not gathering the correct information. This is somebody, I feel, a narcissistic energy. When he's in reverse, that's what that means. Strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. So the rest of the month, Spirit's telling you to stay close to people who uplift you, who warm your heart, right? Um, yes, it's been a long way. Somebody could be moving a long way from home. Maybe, like I said in the beginning, that college student could be moving a long way from home, and you were going and making sure that they're safe, that this is a safe place for them to be. That is something else. They're going to have enough to gather up enough money and information about this college. That is something else that I'm getting. I feel like somebody could be having empty nest syndrome. But Spirit is telling you that take that next step. Even if you're not seeing clearly, take that next step. The portal, the moon portals were very, very important for you. This person played on your weaknesses. They're like, well, you're wrong, I'm right, right? I'm always right. You're never right. Somebody really tried to play games with you. Like they masked something. Your timing is wrong. I wasn't there. I wasn't with this person, even though you could smell maybe their cologne or their perfume, or you could just literally sense that something wasn't right. That is what I see. Let's see one more for the rest of the month. Okay, yeah, definitely some sex involved here. Don't text your ex. Magic, psychic, sorcery, a witch. The gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So, yeah, there could have been a witch in your surroundings that was a hidden enemy that was learning what they could about you, playing a lot of mind games in the portal. Maybe they were sweet to your face and secretly stabbed you in the back. Gathering information about you at your table. And then sitting on the line with everybody else. And then with the Ace of Gabriel talks about inspiration, right? Don't text your ex. This person could have told you, don't bother with them, right? See how she's like praying and then she got the wand here. Your person could have been fooling around with a witch. Well, Spirit is telling you, do not text this person. Don't even bother with them. Don't bother with them. It's just a memory now. Ready or not, freedom is coming. So do your research. If you're playing with magic, make sure you do your research. Don't just light a candle because, oh, well, because that stuff backfires. Somebody was definitely spoon feeding your emotions, wanting you to stay in this cycle of depression, mental illness, telling you I'm right, right? My psychic ability is right. So stay with people who inspire you, people who lift you up, not bring you down. Stay with people who lift you up, not bring you down. Remember that. Somebody who inspires you, somebody who ignites that fire within you. We got a 1 and a 6 here. Somebody was attacking you. But that's okay because you're going to win the battle. Justice is on your side. So it can be used in sorcery to try to break you two up as well. For some of you, you may need to go to some sort of a My cat's meowing. Some of you may need to get some Reiki healing too. So, yeah. You may see something differently than what you're being told is something else that I'm seeing here. But anyways, the crows are definitely warning you that you can free yourself from this situation and you're going to win the battle. But you need to do some research first. You need to research whose bed these boots been under. Because somebody is like, oh, I'm right, you're wrong, what you're seeing is not the truth, here, let me help you. Because we got the Knight of Michael, which is the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Psychic here. I'm always right, you're wrong. So this person could have been giving you fake messages. Maybe having you take the long way around. They were playing on your emotions, your depression. Okay? So let's go ahead and see, what are you feeling to see in the month of November? Alright, so what are you failing to see, first of all, is that this witch was jealous. Live a life that would make you jealous. This witch was jealous of your life. We had the bones and indestructible. They could have been using a skull for magic. And we have the tower moment. Maybe trying to keep you in this depressed. See the skull? Spirit of skull right here. Because they didn't want you to walk away, because it would have ruined their plan. But they played foolish games with you, causing you to hang on to this emotion, wanting you to hang on as well. Then we have the Lovers, which Uranus, I think, is retrograde in Gemini. So they were jealous of your life. And they used the skull to play on your depression. Well, Capricorn, that's concluding. They sat at your table, they gathered facts, what your fears were, how they could do it. With the Four of Michael, I feel like they could have set intrusive thoughts. They could have even hooked up with your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend to cause you issues. And you could be thinking back on the time frame here. July could be significant. July 4th could be significant. The 19th could be significant. The 16th could be significant. But with the Tower in reverse, this talks about you becoming aware, having that revelation. They didn't want you to have this revelation that they were jealous and that they were using skulls to manipulate your thoughts. Well, listen, do your research. Be curious. Explore a little bit more about whose bed these boots been under. Because the conclusion is within reach in December. Your hard work is going to pay off. You're going to win the battle. Things are going to go in your way. All you need to do is trust the angels. Trust Archangel Michael. Trust Archangel Gabriel. Trust Archangel Raguel. Because they all got your back. And Archangel Raphael and Shamuel. They got your back. They didn't want you to break free of this mental illness. They didn't want you to live your own life. But here you are, freeing yourself from the negative communication of feeling outcasted. They could have been playing a lot of mind games at night. keeping you in survival mode. Let's pull one final card for Capricorn. But the timing is going to be perfect over the next month, over the next 2 months even, to conclude this. And things are going to go in your favor. So be more logical. Stay close to people who lift you up. Because Spirit knows it's been a long journey for you. You won the battle. And you're going to receive your gift for that. So you're going to be free from all the mental stress that this witch has put you under. Spoon feeding you lies. On the bottom of the deck, yeah, let go of the outcome. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Yeah, and that's what this person was playing games with. And then love. So look at the music notes, right? Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it's equally a form of energy that propels you through life, right? So let go of the outcome, because you are worthy of love. So take that moment to check in with Spirit, because Spirit has your back. So music, whose bed have your boots made under? There was another one that came through, and I don't remember what it is right at the moment. So pay attention to music. If you hear songs, they could be significant. All right. So thank you for watching, Capricorns.